if you step foot into a church within the past 5 years or so, there's probably been some mention on coffee, right? We love Jesus, we love community, and we love coffee. I don't know why people always want to talk about coffee in churches, but for some reason they do. And frankly, I think that if we're drinking coffee and caffeine, that we're actually harming our temples. We're harming these temples which house the Holy Spirit. Because we know that coffee is a drug. There's caffeine in there. It gets people stimulated and, ramped up. And I just don't get the whole concept of why we're going to push coffee in a church where we're trying to follow Jesus, right? I get that it's kind of cute. I get it's kind of like nifty and cultural, talking about coffee and stuff, and it makes it seem kind of appealing to people in general. But at the end of the day, it's like, excuse me, coffee is a drug. Why are we making this into such an idol? Why are we saying that we got to be drinking coffee and have it be such a big thing? I don't get it. I think it's a really, really inappropriate thing to be talking about in a church setting. And I don't think Christians should be drinking coffee or caffeine particularly for that matter, due to the nature that it is simply a drug. It is not a harmless type of thing you can drink. And anybody who's had coffee, they can tell you that it is a stimulant. It is a drug. It is not a just fun, cushy type of thing that you drink. So I want to challenge the Christian community to really think a little bit deeply about why are we pushing coffee so much in these churches? Why do we have coffee Wednesdays? Why do we have, coffee this, coffee that? Why is coffee such a thing that we push in churches? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. And it's not mentioned in the Bible. So think about that, pray about that, seek discernment from the Father, and do yourself a favor and stop drinking coffee. All right, we'll see you on the next one.